The blessing of the soon-to-be church means more than just sprinkling water on a construction site. It means this 13,000 square foot land is now official holy ground for the Diocese of Grand Rapids.
It's a wonderful thing that we celebrate today, the blessing of this site, which I believe will really give meaning to people's lives and lead them to the love of the Lord.
Bishop Walkowiak led hundreds on Sunday to celebrate the blessing of their new church located on 42nd Street south of the GVSU campus. Parishioners prayed and ate together, reflecting on the journey it took to get this far.
First response was wow. Wow, an unusual opportunity to start a church in the 21st century, starting all from scratch.
The parish was truly starting with nothing. For their first 3 years, St. Luke's held Mass in Allendale Christian's High School gym. In 2010, they purchased the only affordable space to hold their ministry, a former dollar castle in the Lake Michigan Drive Town Center Plaza.
I was so amazed about how people were able to pull together at that point in time to take this building was just gutted out. There's nothing in it except old carpeting. The walls were barely painted, and what we took is we transformed it into our worship space.
Parishioner Katie Morgan chooses to look at St. Luke's 9 years of untraditional ministry as a learning experience.
So maybe it was necessary to go through those lean years, those folding chair years, those unglamorous Mass years to really dive into and experience what Mass is.
The parish plans to experience Mass more with the GVSU students. With a 3-mile distance between the on-campus ministry and the Lake Michigan Drive Parish Center, GVSU students have felt some disconnect within the St. Luke's University Parish over the years.
There's not a lot of that direct like face-to-face contact between the students and the parishioners. It kind of feels like it's like two separate parishes at this point. One of them that's on campus and one of them's off campus.
The goal is that the building of this new, closer church will also build stronger relationships between the parishioners and the GVSU students.
I think the blend of the two communities together will be very, very good. You know, the college students will see families, which is, I think, a very comforting and familiar sight in worshiping. And, of course, the parishioners will see young people who are engaged in their faith, which is really peps you up.
St. Luke's University Parish hopes their parishioners and their GVSU students will come together to prepare for the grand opening of this church this December. In Allendale, I'm Nicole Buckman.